was a interesting night last night. Felt bad after practice because I was down for the count for most of it, but it's not even like good that there were multiple people with like physical problems after, near the end. Like, team wasn't, there was 4 or 5 people standing around doing nothing with me, and it was a weird looking boat. Sometimes I stare out there and I get the weirdest looking boats. Like, it's just a single tall mast. Usually when they're that tall, there's at least a second one.
Yeah.
Like, I completely understand the across the way, the boat that's parked, that pontoon one, having a tall sail because it's a cruiser sailboat or something like that. But that, I don't know. Like, in order for me to see most of the stuff, I'm staring out the window and I get distracted sometimes by just what is happening on the water. Are you having the tomato one today, or? Yeah. Okay. I gotta take bottles in, and I was gonna go to the gym, and I still might. I don't know. I have to go by and get bacon, because that was Tuesday, and then Wednesday I did my, I was like, what do you want? Oh, factories are done, but I don't have any open trains to do anything. Anyways, yeah. We'll see probably what's going on. I could probably go. I tweaked my hamstring yesterday. Like during warm-ups, I overstretched it, and it made a sound, and I felt it, but I was like, I don't know. It's causing me to not cross my legs, and that's hard for me to do. But it doesn't hurt. It's just I have weakness in like one very specific internal rotation. So like hip comes down, leg comes out. If I rotate the leg, I guess that's rotated outwards, because you always go from like the top, where's straight up, straight up from the quad, and it's rolling outward. So yeah, like bringing my foot arch in front of me, like sitting lotus position. But like I was able to walk around, and I was able to finish stuff at practice yesterday, like still stand in as a dummy for line blocking and stuff, so that like Robert could see where the middle linebacker is going to be. And I walked forward a little bit because, it was a drill, but it was supposed to be like he's not running, 5 yards upfield to block the Mike linebacker. So I walked forward a little bit and stayed low so that he would realize, to train against, a real situation. But rather than just me standing there going, "Duh, oh, he pushed me." I'm washing. So the field the reason why I'm going to vacuum also is because the field has a ton more sand on it. I mean, like.
Yeah, I've noticed all of the.
But there's like little bits, and that's just coming off like my shoes. But like the mounds of sand are still there, and they've drifted and caused like a sand valley.
You have micro-dunes.
Kind of, but like it still gets traipsed down and stuff. But then there's, like I said, there's sand actually on the field, like to the point of like my sticky gloves were sliding on each other because of the sheer amount of sand that was stuck to them.
Wow.
Yeah, like there's. Yeah, and like to the point where the dirt isn't really sticking together much because before I've never really had a problem in, unless it was like super muddy, like that park in Longview, or it was like during a rain and we were out at some field. But this is like I would plant and my foot slides like I would in the sand. So I've torn up chunks of the field. Like Sunday, there's 3 divots in there of me just trying to plant my foot and move out.
Jeez.
It's, yeah, so that's kind of why I want to spin the vacuum around. There'll be probably a lot picked up and put onto the couch, and the couch will be moved over, and I'll just generally do it of everything. Yeah, what's it look like? I mean, is it more red because it's tomato baking? Oh. And it's full color pasta, so.
And it's the twisties.
Twisty pasta.
It has a name.
They all have names.
Yeah. Yeah, they do.
And you're not going to be attacked by Italy because you called it a twisty pasta. Or corkscrew.
You know me. I like to have the right words for things.
It's going to be kind of a... Bane's the bad thing?
Yeah.
Okay. It's going to be a bane for your language learning and language speaking when you have a thought in your head and you want to use the right esoteric, complex English word, but you don't know it in Dutch.
I'm currently working on, was.
I've listened to your lessons. Like, I was laying down on Tuesday, or I was out here, and I was just like, were you learning pronouns? Maybe the U.S. should go through that one.
Ooh.
I get it. I was going against the wind on the way here, but it's only 4 kilometers, and I really, really, really wasn't going that fast. Just constant. I do understand that it's like a Pineapple Express happening right now, except like I tried to tell Aaron, it's all pine, no apple. There's no fucking rain. There's just a hell of a lot of humidity, and it's really warm. It is October 28th. Just titled the video today, and it is currently like gonna be like, what did fucking hour? Whoa, okay. Bound alarm. Weather. I have no signal in here. It was like 18 degrees. Fucking shit, it's so warm. 4 this time of year. Got juice for tomorrow. I need to go get bacon. I already turned back in the bottles. It was all glass bottles, no big 25 centers or anything. Wow. Anyways, and it was like $2.20. 10 cents, 10 cents, 10 cents, 10 cents, 10 cents. Yeah. Like 22 bottles in my whole backpack. Okay. I'm gonna get some drinks for tonight and whatnot. It's warmer outside than it is inside the stores, because the stores have a refrigerator section or this kind of AC to an extent. But what's going on with the Formula One? She's drawing a little sign on the front for tomorrow. Not tomorrow, Sunday. Oh, there's a big Formula One thing on Sunday. Ugh. I wonder if we're gonna have people at practice then. Like literally, it tells you how much they're interested. Like they're really interested in playing football, but if Formula One is on, might have got me a little juice. I'm gonna drink that real quick. Cocos Ananas Banana. Statiho? Yes. So yeah, and then I gotta swing by the butcher. It's 2:18. I'm not going by the gym. I can ride my bike, but I don't want to press myself literally doing anything because the shoulder feels weird from yesterday. Like I have a lot of weird aches and pains, And it's just like, I'm 40 fucking 1, okay? I want to continue playing this sport, so I need to rest a little bit longer than most people. So, since this morning, and I thought it was BFT3, it's now BFT4 and from the southwest. No wonder I had a bitch of a time getting over the bridge. The bridge mostly in that direction on the way here. To be fair, I'm gonna have a wonderful tailwind going home. But yeah, I'm just gonna head straight home. No gym, no extra riding. Yeah. I checked Google weather, which is much more local to the zip code. Yeah, it was like 20 fucking degrees out. The thing is everyone's still dressing like it's supposed to be October 28th. Like, they're all dressing, like, they got overcoats on and fuzzy jackets, jeans. It's just, and I'm in thin joggers and a t-shirt. Ah, 37 passing through Maudeport. I'm passing through Maudeport. But yeah, like, I'm sweating in a t-shirt. A thin t-shirt too. What the hell? Are the kids having like a half day today? That's a great place to park. Just part of the reason Aaron doesn't ride a bike as often as he does. He likes to ride a bike, but with the crazy situational awareness that's necessary, his vision doesn't really allow for it. Well, I'm gonna home and vacuum. I think I had some realizations last night I may want to talk about. Oh, wasn't actually recording, but yeah, this, yeah. I don't know if you guys can see that. This was, got up to the max fill line. Whew, I've got the vents going so that running the vacuum generates a lot of heat because it's got a motor on air to pull the air, and it kind of comes out the back end filtered but warm. And when you run it that much, especially over the entire apartment, like the whole couch was scooted nose up against the television, and I vacuumed underneath it, and got the hallway and the whole bedroom. Yeah. That's fun. I don't know. I think I'm gonna have some coffee, have some actual lunch. We won't be eating till like 8, so it's like 3:20 now. If I have like soup and a cheese and pepperoni sticks, it should be pretty good. So yeah, now that I've got like soup thing and pepperoni sticks, talk about some of the things I thought about last night. Now, part of the issue is that when I have anxiety things and it's causing me to be, it's a fault and I don't like it. I don't like it happening because having a fault means you're a liability after a fashion. And to be fair, other guys have, had their problems, their knee or their hamstring or whatnot. And I'm like, okay, but mine seems invisible. And I come from a society which is really bad about invisible disabilities. And so And they're really judgy, at least in the Pacific Northwest. So when I'm sitting here like, oh my God, how do I blah, I just think, So, like I said, I'm used to people just being weird around the fact that, like, if I'm not doing exactly the best I can at all times, physically according to the job it's necessary, capitalism, I am, and it feels bad. And I know it's not here, not fully here. But anyways, so yeah, that's one. But like, there are some people that I have garnered, I'm not going to name names. My brain has said, hey, you need their approval. And it's dumb to try to worry about their approval. But for some reason, my brain's focused on it. It's sort of like teenage boys in a crush. Guy's crushing on girl D. Girls A, B, and C can give him critique, can say, oh, you're icky. But girl D says it, and it's even worse. Can say the exact same words. It just sounds different in their head. You know, and there's nothing any more special about girl D than A, B, or C. I had the same thing. I could be told one thing by John and the same thing by Justin, but when Brian said it, it hurt. Or Chad said it. How did I take so long already? We've been over this one. How did it take so long? Anyways, and that's kind of what's happened here. And I don't want to say that it's like a romantic crush, but it's like a friend crush. Server shut down in 14 minutes. Damn it. I'm gonna shut it down for about an hour. Only land in Revendreth. Which one of these is gonna end soon? Okay, so my Revendreths are gonna be good. It's Ardenweald Defended that's gonna expire. Anyways, so yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, I'm not gonna name names for practice because people watch this. And like, so when I'm not received reciprocated friendship from certain people, it feels a lot more damning that I'm an outsider, that I've done something wrong, I've done something bad. So I don't know. I feel like I'm having guy problems after a fashion, like, but with the added weirdness of being gay, it's weird because even in an accepting society, in a very just open society like the Dutch are with things, things are still weird. They're still weird. And I still feel it. I'm not having a gay crisis at all. I'm just having a male friend crisis. Because I figured that one out on Sunday. And then I figured out some more things. Like I gotta, hey, look this direction. And then I walked that direction more this weekend. And I walked more down that path Thursday. I mean, I've been thinking about it, but there's no real way to test. unless I go out and, socialize. So, anyways, that's that. I will see you guys tomorrow for Saturday stuff. I'm gonna do a bunch of WoW stuff.